Pisces, how you getting on? So I thought I would do it us next. How you doing? So let's see. So we are now for October. How you doing? But let's see what's happening with Pisces for October. Changing things completely up now, different readings. So this will be the normal spread, okay? But this is going to involve everything in your life to do with work, money, family dynamics, karmic, spiritual, and go through the whole lot, okay? And then also please make sure that you then what we do is, and then on the other side we look at your partner to see what they're going through, or your love interest, and then that will also, you'll be able to break that down a lot easier to see like you and them pretty much. So let's see, but they've really turned out quite well, because you can see the difference in opinion through both of them for the readings that I've done so far. So Pisces for October, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Also your Jupiter, make sure that you check that out for your masculine version. It's yin and yang, experiencing timelines, Pisces. Timelines are so important to balance out yourself, to become more balanced when you work with your own yin and yang. 111 on the clock. But let's see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Pisces for October. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. For October. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for October. Show me the most important messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Thank you. Here we go. They're talking sunshine. I never left your eyes, you're what I need. Yes, bruv. I need your loving. So it could be a Leo possible somewhere, or if not, this is family, feeling good. I feel good. Yes. Everything is now, it's kind of like the sun is malefic. The sun burns things out of your life that isn't supposed to be there in order to give you a seed of a seed of here, what grows here, sunflower seed, okay? So growing an idea as well is what I'm picking up, an idea of how to grow. So pretty much the sun would have burnt something out of the subconscious memory, and I'm thinking that would be to do with a family dynamic as well. Okay, where you're either continuing to grow on it, or it's burning something away in order for you to feel again. I feel again. Feel again. Burning something away, burning sensation, burning something. It's calling for one's attention, because it will burn through. It will burn through money. It will burn through family dynamics, and then it depends on your literal chart. Me, I have this in my 4th house, okay? So my childhood would have been completely different, and then reaching a certain port of call of life, and when you hit around the age of 30 odd, your life will change dynamic and you would move. So look into where your sun is, okay? It might be your son that's doing something different, or it might be your family members, or some picking up sun, though for some of you it's your son or something, but that would be, but please look into where the sun is placed in your natural chart is also what I'm picking up, because you'll be able to see a lot of dynamic that happens through that, of how your life would change. It's changed, you know, you would, through the dark side of the moon, light side of the sun, seeing the sunny side up, you change from moon to sun, so you change, you know, you become more independent. So that, but that would be independent away from family, and a dynamic of, if it's anything to do with dependency or codependency, the sun will burn that away in order to teach growth of independence, okay, is also what I'm picking up. Independence. You might have a child that's flying is what I heard, but leaving. Something's leaving. Okay, so there you go. 3 is the master teacher. You're coming up some kind of resistance. The resistance of energy is resisting, or someone's resisting, is under a vest. Someone could be under a vest. But let's have a look. So the master teacher, learning, teaching, growing for ascension. This is hopefully this. I mean, this is timeline after timeline after timeline is so important in order to learn to channel, because what we realize is that you've got spirit, yourself, and then something that you channel to. Okay, when you do that, you can realize that you can move mountains, Pisces. You can move anything. You might be moving, is what I'm picking up though, moving something, moving this, and you could be moving mountains. There is dynamics that's left behind. This is like when this is a battery, okay? A battery. There's a positive and there's a negative, okay? To every ends of scale of life, completely and utterly. This could be Scorpio. It's rebirth, regeneration, okay? But when you have a negative explosion and a negative reaction or a negative outlook in life, what causes that is cause and effect. So something's causing an effect in order to get you to move. It's very good because it's burning, you see? These are burning away past memories as well. They're burning the subconscious memory. The ego now is subsiding, is what I'm picking up a lot, because you've got that here. Now that just might be stress and worry that someone's going through, okay? But this can be day or night. Just because it's a nighttime card, it's not a night owl. You might be working at night. Listen, I work at night. It's when I come up with my best ideas. So some of this could be like a really good idea that you have at night time. This is when you... People say this is such a negative card. It doesn't have to be. See, there's a positive side of things and there's a negative side to things, okay? So it's requiring moving and sacrifice. Nines always talk about sacrifice, that you have to let something go, let something in, okay? So what you need is a great purge and a release, someone that you can dump your energy on. So if someone dumps loads of negative energy on you, if you're a healer, then you have healing hands and you have a way of doing that through transmuting the energy and muting it and giving it back to the earth, okay? Or the sky. It depends. The sky is blue. It's not black, Pisces, right? But there is... what I'm feeling through this is, because the sun is the most important card here, it's realizing who's the most important person in your life. Is it your children or is it yourself? There you go, okay? So what you learn is about independence. So it's teaching to move away from a dynamic within the home life also, or within anything that causes a negative response to your energy when you're feeling positive. If you're feeling positive and you're feeling alive, she cried from the other side, you could be hearing things from the other side. Spiritually, this is when you can do telekinesis, you can do all sorts of stuff, trust me, when you can move everything. I think I'm coming, like, tuning in, some people are tuning in. But this is the awakening. This is where you can have an awakening. Trust me, I've had 50, right? But this is the awakening where you would experience headaches and all that kind of thing, okay? But like I'm saying, if someone gives you a headache, at the point of calling, of when you've reached a certain destination in life, it's kind of like, yeah, I know that, I'm self-aware. I'm aware, trust me, Steve, I'm aware that there is something of a dynamic that needs paying attention to. But that would also be like great ideas, a great idea. This is like a fire sale, man. This is like, what do you call it? I forget what, I've mentioned this before. Bruce Willis, Die Hard, right? But this would be a fire sale that they had, computers and stuff like that. Fire sale. Everything's got to go, it's got to go, it's got to go. Fire sale. But it could be moving mountains. So I'm also picking up, there's going to be a period of growth to do with waiting on something. Now, if this is a new home or a new project, there's going to be an investment that you might be saving up for to move, or a project that you're investing in with somebody, okay? Which is 10. 10. So you go from studying something or learning something or teaching something, okay? Putting all the effort and energy into this idea, okay? So the spark, okay? And then the idea is where it then starts to fall. Someone could have dreams of falling for someone. You could be falling for someone, is also what I'm picking up, or they're falling for you. Falling, could be on one knee, Pisces. Could be on one knee, or falling, or you might have dreams of falling. Some of you, be careful you don't fall out of bed, right? Because this could be metallic. I heard of metallic. Metallica, bruv. Metallica. But live and let die, live and let die, live and let live. I want to be free, I want to live again. So then you've got Libra, okay, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Wow, this could go into marriage. I just picked up the Hierophant, but I'm not going to choose that card, but the Hierophant. The Hierophant. So it could be Taurus, Libra, in someone's chart, Scorpio, Leo. But if not, it's family is a decision that needs to be made. Some of this could be going to family court, and there might be a consummation of family court, or it could be signing documents, legal documents, for a new house or a new home, or legal documentation for the rights of children or family, or what are my rights. You can't tell me that I'm right or wrong. Don't tell me that I'm right or wrong. I know whether I'm right. All right? You know, I know whether I'm right, and I have my own rights. I have my own mind. This is gaining bearings of your own mind, because the sun is going to burn everything. So it's going to teach about independence. Some of this could be going to family court, but it could be going to a decision of, we're going to take that card because it did fly over, a decision of a partnership and relationship also, but fives would talk about family courts and work situations, working on a relationship or a partnership or a marriage. This to me always does represent Pisces as well, because it's a 3, which represents the Hangman, and which also represents the Empress, the press. Some of you could be pressed for time, or impressing. I keep picking up impressing someone. Impressing, or trying to impress someone, or they're trying to impress you, or someone's trying to impress someone. But that's like the news, spreading the let's start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Yeah, I wanna be a part of it. New York, New York. Someone wants to be a part of it, and someone wants to be out of it. It's kind of like, I want to be a part of this. Someone wants to be a part of it, like a partnership, a relationship, something to do with work. Oh, this could well lead to marriage. Justice and the Hierophant, you know, that's the court system, so that would be going to court, some of it, or it might be going to like, this would also be like marriage here, marriage, because that would be the church. Take me to church, da ba ba da ba. Not in your life, you can sharpen your knife. In that deathly stare, but come on, take me to church. Someone's taking you to church is what I'm picking up. Take me to church with that deadly stare. There's a stairway to heaven, Pisces. There's a stairway to heaven. There's a stairway to progress. Okay? It takes time after time. When you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time, someone's going to be waiting time after time. Now, how bad that time is, I've got no idea, but timelines are vital to understand about triggering the response within your subconscious memory. Vital, okay? Vital. But time after time, a triggered response of release. But time after time, when you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting. Time after time, someone's waiting to catch you when you fall. It's dream catch me when I fall, or I won't come back at all. Someone is a supporting energy as well for you, or you won't come back at all. It means that you're either there for me or you're not there for me. And if you're not there for me in the right manner, I'm out, bruv. That also means that for love life, as for some of you, but that would be that would burn that away. You see, the burning desire is free from desire. But I'm picking up dreaming as well. Dreaming, dream a little dream of me. But if your dreams are from the subconscious, and your dreams, you see, what's the first thing that you think of when you wake up? If when you wake up in the morning and it's your first house, 1 in 7, when you wake up in the morning, what's the first dynamic that you think of? Now, if there's someone around your energy that causes you to think and analyze and cause sleepless nights and stress, then it needs resolve, where you resolve it by moving for some of you, or moving location. This is location, trying to seek out a new location. Might be a holiday as well, location. Okay, that used to be a television program for location. Where would you like to live in the sun? Where would you like to live? Where would you like to be? Where would you like to work? It's location. Occupation is what I'm like, occupying a human host. You might be a host for someone might be trying to move in. This would be move in, and occupying a human host would also be a ghost. so you might be a ghostbuster, but what I'm saying is occupying a human host of having someone around your energy of more of a light energy than a dark energy. Okay, me, I've always said I'm a dark worker, and I am both. Because you do all of your work in the dark. That's where you come up with great ideas. That's where I do. You know, it's through the darkness is where we walk towards the shadow of light. Right? Not continue to go backwards. Timelines are about going forward and backwards. You're always going to experience dark and light, especially through this kind of energy as well, you know. Because that's a 2 also. There's a lot of decisions to make, is also what I'm feeling, Pisces. Decisions, location. I'm picking up that some of it is to do with job aspects and teaching and learning and students and all that, going to school. For some people, your children could be going back to school. For some of you, or you're going to a higher education of ascension. But some of you are going through fear of anxiety. Like, this can be isolation for some of you, where you're fearing an ending, but an ending is nigh. An ending is 9. Ending is 9. And there's the ending, you see. Ending is 9. You've got two 7s back to back, which are real good. So you might have a life path number 7. You might have, again, which is always about running into things where this is such a conductive energy. But that's like broadcasting. Casting a shadow is also what I'm picking up. Casting a shadow. Someone casts a shadow above you. And I hope that's not malefic, but casts a shadow over you. Casts a shadow. But this is working independently, so you go straight from earning money straight to the 10. The 3 to the 7 is the 10. So it's working and getting paid, but it's also saving and building, letting things in, letting things out, letting things go, saving. So some of you, it might be burning through your savings. So be very careful on what you're overspending. If you're overspending on unnecessary things, you know, that you'd only know that if you are, but be careful on that. But I'm not. I'm also picking that up as that when this sun burns through here, okay, it's going to have a lot to do with astrology, but when this burns through here, this will teach independence and structure of working for oneself, because it's going to be 10. So it talks about independence, okay? And then you've got independence. You've got someone that might want to work with you, or you might want to work with them, or there might be a consummation of marriage or commitment. Okay, so what we are going to do, Pisces, we're going to look at the rest of your reading, but we clarify these, and then on the other side, we actually look at your partner or your love interest. But we also look into the work, the teaching, learning, all that sort of stuff, moving, whatever comes up, it all comes up, and then we add. So the way I normally do it is how I worked out your numerology way here of being that 10 is also an ending as a beginning. when they start to appear, when I clarify these, is when if that number multiplies and it makes 3 here, I'll be able to tell by different signs of what this 3 stems from here. Do you know what I'm saying? If this starts to end up being a 3 and it all multiplies together to make and reduces itself down to 3, we'll be able to work out what that is. And you know me, I don't see things on surface level. I go deep into it, okay? But once we do that, then we will go on to, they're about 3/4 of an hour, some of the readings have been going on for. And then we look into your partner and your love interest and see what they're going through. And then you can relate that to each other and see what the dynamic is, what they're going through and what you're going through, okay? And that will be family and everything as well. But it'll give you an easy emotion. Also, if you want a personal reading, the link is below for that. The prices are all there for you to reach out if you want that. This will be over on Vimeo and Patreon. Patreon is still there, so you have access to every single reading that I do. If you've just found the channel, you get access to tier 2. You get all of the teaching stuff that will help you work through all these kind of things. Okay, and it's the way I show things. If you've not seen it, they're completely different. I break structure down to look at the subconscious memory of where all of this stems from. Okay, so that is there as well. Tier 1, tier 2, you'll still get all the readings, but you'll just get the teaching stuff as well if you join tier 2. And they are added when I have time. I add more and add more and add more. Okay, but there's a load there. If not, then this will be on Vimeo, which is the monthly. This will be in your monthly, okay? And then I'm still going to be doing the life path numbers, all that kind of stuff that will be added throughout the month and other readings that I'll come up with. But let's have a look at your partner as well. So hopefully, please hit the bell as well. If you can hit the bell for me, that really does help me out. If you can hit the bell to give you notifications, because it's just algorithms. Okay, but we're looking into algorithms. Someone's got rhythm. Rhythm is a dancer. It's a walking dancer. You can feel it in the air. Someone's listening to music, bro. But anyway, let's see. So I will see you on the other side, Pisces. This is your October. Thank you all so much for your kind words, support, all that kind of stuff. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you over on the other side, guys.